So, how long has it been since your house was sold at tax sale?
1998.
1998. So tell us how you found out that it was. What happened basically?
Well, my brother was supposed to be paying the taxes.
Right.
He didn't pay them for 2 consecutive years, and at the last minute he told us he couldn't afford to pay them. So
Right.
we weren't in a position to pay the money.
Right.
For $2,500 for 2 years taxes.
Right.
So we went for a tax sale, and Jay Dackman bought it he bought it for the taxes.
Right.
Certificate
At the
of
tax
sale.
Do you know how much was owed?
About $2,500. 2 years worth of taxes at that
2 years worth of taxes. Okay.
Yeah. And he filed. Well, he gave me a contract to rent with the option to buy. But I found out he never acquired the deed and was.
When did you find that out?
About 18 months after I've been paying him rent.
So how'd you find that out?
I found it out by going to the land records office and checking the owner record, and found out my mother is still the owner record, always has been.
Is she still the owner?
Yes, she's still the owner, although she's deceased.
Right.
Yeah, she's still the owner though.
And when did she die?
1987.
So once you found out about this, then what happened?
Well, I filed a motion to strike his judgment, granting him foreclosure. And ever since then, they've been playing a shell game with the certificate of tax sales. And I have not been able to get a hearing in court until last year. And I got 2 hearings in May and August of last year.
Right.
And it was so controversial, so contradictory and confusing. I'm still trying to make heads or tails out of the decision that the judge made.
Yeah.
But as it stands, as long as the 98 judgment was open, the tax sale unit was not supposed to sell that property anymore.
So they sold again in what year?
They sold it in 2004.
Right.
2008.
So your house has been sold 3 times?
At least 3 times.
At least 3 times. So what do you want to see happen? What are you looking for? I mean, obviously there's a lot of taxes on the house. What do you think is fair?
I think that as a matter of law, they should not be allowed to sell this house until that foreclosure is finalized. It was just finalized August this year. It was closed by the city.
Right.
So technically, they're not able to, according to law, they're not supposed to try to sell this property for another 2 years.
Right.
And all the taxes that were owed between 98 and 2010, when that judgment was closed, the city waived the right to collect those taxes by leaving the foreclosure judgment open.
So the back taxes, yeah. So you've been living here?
Yeah, I live here now.
Yeah. All right. So how do you feel after all this? What do you think is?
I just feel that it's business as usual, over and over again. You know, things like this come to light, the publicity dies down, and then they continue to do the same thing. And he collecting rent on property he never owned because he never acquired a deed.
So he never paid the recordation taxes,
He never paid the transfer taxes, recordation taxes, balance owed on the property because I think he bought it for like $18,000, maybe $20,000, but he only paid like $2,500, $3,000 tops.
So that's what we paid for the tax lien.
Right, that's the tax lien.
So, all right, okay. So has this been tough for you?
Man, I had to drop out of school. I've been stressed out. I've also been acting up. Yes, it's been extremely tough.